'Cause it is how I know, how you know he's the one.
I know he's the one.
How you know him the one, part 2. Okay, so like I was saying where we left off at, I said we met in summer school, whatever, and we would kind of like talk here and there. He used to copy off my paper, first of all, too. He never did no work. He used to copy off my shit.
She used to let him copy.
I did. Here, you want some notes?
They both were spelling.
Oh, that's a lie. Anyway, so we met back up, and then I'm like, I know you. Your name is Frank. He like, no, that's not. That's my twin brother. I'm like, okay, whatever. And he would like just put on just stupid little antics, and I couldn't stand him. Like I like
Not
him.
antics, okay,
I'm like,
words.
Yes. I'm like, oh, this boy is so annoying, and he's so rude, but he's so cute. What's up?
And she loved him. Frankie back then.
Oh,
Frankie back then was a little chubby. My cousin loved her some little. She was a chubby chaser.
I was. Those little fat cheeks. Anyway,
Yeah, man,
so
he was rude.
He was rude. So we started like talking here and there. We would have conversations. We fell out quite a few times, but the universe kept bringing us back together, which is the crazy thing. Like, cause he would just always say like, he's just like very rude and very like, I don't know how like to put it, but how can we say like how his rudeness is?
You gotta say,
it's
like
and
he's
I don't
not.
care nothing about you.
He don't say anything to be polite.
Right.
He's just saying whatever the heck he wants to say.
That's how he was. Anyway, so we started dating, and he ended up going to prison for 13 years. But I stayed with him at least like a year, right? When he first got locked up. It's probably like a year and a half.
Like she was a down ass bitch.
Down ass.
Okay, I have to like say this because so he's not black. He is Frank's Mexican.
Yeah.
So she.
You better not.
When he went to jail, she was like, down ass hyena, right? She was like, guys, she was like, I'm gonna get a Latin lover on my.
I didn't say that. Oh.
So I said, he wants to say, I'm gonna get a bastard right here, Latin lover. I was like, okay then, Latin lover.
She lied, y'all. She made me laugh because she lied. Anyway, so we still stayed together. When he first got, I never missed a court date. Had a car wash for him and everything.
A whole car wash.
What I mean, you can nobody tell me nothing. Like,
Down
you know,
ass.
he's about to get some years. Like, y'all, I'm like, no, that's my man. We're gonna be together. This is what they're like. Y'all still young. You know, y'all.
Where was the point in that where you like kind of not
Started
let
separating
go,
myself?
but yeah.
I think it was after one time I went to visit him, and he was being a dick to me. And I'm like, I don't need this shit. Like
Like what was he doing?
I don't know. He was like just being like very rude, like very like himself, just snapping at everything and just
What,
always, like,
which
being
rightfully
like
so, like when a nigga was about to do 13.
He was.
He did the whole 13 too, huh?
Well, he was really sentenced to 14 years with 1 strike. So he could either do 11 with 2 strikes, or 14 with 1, and he took the 14 with 1. So he did 13 straight. So he
That's
got
a lot.
out a year earlier than you know.
I like literally, like I tell him all the time every time I see him because it's amazing to me how like he's got out and like literally.
We're gonna have him on the channel too.
He can literally like, and not just obviously I'm pretty sure he got like a lot of stories and history from doing that in years, but just to see how like he's got out and had this mindset and like
I'm coming back for my girl.
Yeah,
and I'm gonna get my shit in order.
But not only I'm come back for girl, but who I'm gonna be to my girl. Like he's been awesome to
man.
her, like for real.
He really has.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So yeah. Damn, which part was I on?
So he went to jail for 13.
Okay, yeah, he went to jail for 13 years, whatever. So
I'm always drinking something every time we do this.
I know. So we kept in contact throughout the years. There would be patches like we would go where we would talk for like 2 or 3 years. Like obviously I had a daughter, so when he found out I had a daughter, it like really crushed him. It crushed him, but however, like he literally, it's crazy because everything I've ever told him about Jaylana, he remembered. And I think it was like when he first came home and I was saying something about her birthday and he was like, yeah, it's November 12th. And I'm like,
Aw, that's cute.
how do you know that? And he's like, you told me. It was like little things that I've said about her like
That he-
years
like,
ago.
that was important to him.
It was important to him and it stuck with him. And
That goes back to how you know he the one.
and I mean, him and my daughter clicked
Accepting.
like this. Like, it was so fast. And she, like, loves him so much. He goes above and beyond for that little girl. Like, he loves her like she's his own. But okay, so anyway, we stayed in contact. So he wouldn't contact me as much when he found out that I had a boyfriend because he didn't want to be disrespectful. And
Sorry.
I was at work one day. This was last year, and I get a call. And first of all, she already said my real name on camera. I get a phone call, and they like, "Can I speak to Tonisha?" And I'm like, "Who is this?" Because it's a number I don't know. He's like, "Wow, that's crazy." And I'm like, "What the hell?" And my stomach dropped because I hadn't talked to him in quite some time. And so he's like, "I'm out." And I'm like, "What you mean you out? Like you playing?" He like, "No, I'm out."
13 years.
13 whole years. Like I couldn't believe. Like when I tell you my stomach dropped, I had a boo boo. I was like,
Okay,
oh.
no, I think you booed on yourself that day.
Okay. Now you're trying to play me, bro. When you done do it on yourself, coach.
First of all, you do it yourself like once a week. Don't go there. Don't play. Don't play.
No, but I almost have to. Come on, man.
Almost.
Anyway, I was just like in such shock. I'm like, first of all, he remembered my number. Okay, let's start there. And then I couldn't believe like he was literally home after all this time. Like I didn't know how it was gonna be. I didn't know what he looked like because I literally had not seen the man.
I was like,
years.
girl, you gonna really?
So,
I was
right,
not.
nobody was here for it. All my friends, my family, they was like, you gonna be with a man who just got out of prison for 13 years?
13. That's a long. I mean, he literally grew up
in prison. He literally grew up in prison.
Yeah. So I'm not gonna lie, and I've told him this too before. Like,
yeah.
I was like, oh my god. Oh my god. Bro, come on, man. Every time she come over here, she spills something. Bro, dude.
Okay.
Like, seriously?
First of all, I was thirsty.
We told y'all this was going to be
and
like,
I didn't need her to stare at me while I was trying to drink some water.
No, not some water, my water.
Whatever. Anyway, okay.
So nobody was here for it.
So he got out. And he was like, can I see you? And I'm like, okay, like, yeah. But like I said, nobody was here for it, like, And then she's like, you gonna give me some? I'm like,
Wait, who said that?
You did.
I said that?
Yes, you did. And I was like, I don't know, maybe.
Did you?
Nah, like 3 days later. Anyway, like, okay, so anyway, he came to my house. Like his family had 3 days later. He came to my house like after he spent his little the welcome home party with his family, and I was supposed to.
I just drunk the rest of that. I think I was spit.
No,
you went.
No, I spit it over here and then go inside the cup.
No, you did. You were like this, and then went. Oh my god, that's so gross, dude.
Okay, but guys, so he came to my house, and literally, as soon as he walked, I went to go and meet him downstairs, like the way my building is. And as soon as I seen him, when I tell you the feelings came back from when I was a teenage girl, I was just like, oh my God. Like my heart was like, and I was just like in awe of him, like, oh my God, like this is real.
Yeah.
And ever since then,
you knew he was a
we've been inseparable, and so many things have made me feel like he's the one. I mean, he literally is everything I want in a man.
And I don't want people to think like, okay, he did 13 years, so like she like taking care of, like he really like is like a man. Like he, and it's funny, it amazes me because I've seen not only her but just other people, myself, like when you meet these guys, niggas ain't, I shouldn't say niggas on the channel. Shit, niggas don't be shit. You know what I'm saying? Like some people just be out here just not trying to step into the plate, and to think that he grew up in prison and like he is who he is to her, like it literally, like I think I tell him this like every time I see him, huh? Like I'm always like, because I just, it's amazing.
He
like
be blushing.
He gives her these roses just because, and you know, like
you know what he did the other day? He wrote he got a card for me and Jaylana. And in the morning when he walked us down, because he didn't have to work that day, so he walked us down to the alley. He always walks me down in the morning, like if he's home and he doesn't go to work. So he gives her an envelope, and he's like, "This one's yours, and give that one to mommy once you guys when you guys leave." I know, it's super cute. And then I opened it, and it was like a just because like I love you letter, and
yeah, like that stuff that
man.
matters, and the fact that he really hasn't. This is kind of like a first really like go around for him, like
Right.
being an adult, and the fact that he's putting so much into it, and like it's amazing. Like it really is like really cute, and really like it's exciting when you see your friends in love, and then to know that like it's being reciprocated, I guess.
Right.
Because sometimes people can be in love with a douchebag.
Right. They are all head over heels, but like you said, it's not reciprocated. Like it's not on the other end. That guy is not treating them right or loving them the way that they're,
Right.
giving giving
Right.
it
So,
out.
but I think it's even more exciting because you can just definitely see the effort because he's really putting in a lot of effort. Like it is just it's I love to see it. Like I really do.
People love us to get like when people hear our story, they're like, "Oh my god, like 13 years, like, and y'all still like
Have
y'all have that spark." Like
Yeah.
literally, we fight. Don't get me. Everybody fight.
Everybody
like,
fight.
We like be like at like cats and dogs, but we love
Love each
even
other.
harder. Like,
But I think
so much.
The how you know that you love somebody is because you can have those arguments, but you're more willing to say, okay, let's talk about it. And that goes back
Right.
to how you know he's the one because you can fight with somebody and be like just discuss it. You can fight with somebody like I hate doing this.
Right.
When I fight with Houston, I'm like I hate it.
Right.
You know, because this is the last person I want to fight with. You know.
Yeah.
So.
But
Anyway.
no, but that's how we met, and that's my honey. I love him. He probably watching this right now.
God, he's not even
What's
editing
that?
up. How was he watching it? Oh, he gave her a lot of cake.
Don't. Okay, shake it.
Okay, yeah, no. Okay, well, make sure you guys like and subscribe. Let us know if you guys are enjoying this
Thumbs
video.
up. And the next part 3 is gonna
It's
be
gonna
how
be in the
she
link. I don't
met her
I don't
hun-
even know
hun
how
bun.
to.
Where is it?
My
Where is
love,
it?
I call him my love. We're not gonna do this shit every time, B.
Oh, every time, B? Niggas out here singing.